Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, everybody? Kevin Jackson here. We are talking about success. I'm so glad you're here. KJRadio.com is where you can find the show 24/7 on demand. And we encourage your calls, 844-551-8255. So anyway, glad to be here with you. As I said, success. And we've been trained on success. We understand it. We know how to do it. I'm going to talk about it with respect to how the left looks at success. They don't like it. When you, as Booker T would say, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, they don't like that. They only like success when they have given it to you, when they can take credit for it. See, I'm happy to tell you there are people who've impacted my life that have made me successful, because nobody can get there by themselves. You know the old saying, if you see a turtle on a fence post, he didn't get there by himself. But there isn't some farmer coming along going, yeah, I put that turtle on that fence post. Yeah, I put that turtle on that fence post. You've got to do things on your own. If I'm a turtle on a fence post, somebody picked me up and put me there. But if I'm struggling to get up that mountain, and every now and then somebody, carves out a platform so I can rest before I begin my climb again, I'm doing the heavy lifting. I'm doing the work. Sure, you can come along and say, I help Kevin. I've got many friends, many supporters, many philanthropists, benefactors who've helped me. But I will tell you this, not a single one of them can take responsibility for my success. Not one. They can't even collectively take responsibility for my success. Because let me tell you something. If you've got kids, you know what I'm about to tell you. If you send your kid to the best trainers, he's a great athlete, and you send him to the best trainers, etc., and he doesn't want to do the work, he or she is not going to be a success. Period. There is no shortcut. You can have gifts, but that doesn't mean a thing. I have a friend right now. His name is Carl. He is one of the best artists, multimedia artists on the planet. This dude has work in the Smithsonian, and he is the laziest cat I've ever met. If I had a fraction of the artistic talent of Carl, I would be the Picasso of the modern era. This guy is good. When I tell you he's good, I'm telling you, artists all over the world know who I'm talking about. They know this guy. But when we were hanging out, I would be like, Carl, why aren't you working? Oh, dude, I'm tired. I went out, I was doing it. It's always an excuse. And the only time he worked was when he needed money. He would say, yeah, man, I got to do a quick exhibition. I got to pay these bills. And I was like, wow. Couldn't believe it. Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about right now. I want to talk about the lecherous Democrats, because that's what they are. See, we've just learned that a Corrine Brown, Democrat representative, was sentenced to 5 years in prison after her conviction in a federal fraud case back on May 18th. In the case, prosecutors proved that Corrine Brown used a charity to enrich herself. I'm stopping right there. The sentence is exactly what prosecutor Tyson Duva asked for, according to Action News. The 18 counts that Brown was found guilty of included wire fraud, tax evasion, and other crimes stemming from her theft from a Virginia-based charitable foundation. She was found guilty on 7 counts of wire fraud, 5 counts of mail fraud, 1 count of scheming to conceal material facts, 3 tax fraud charges, and 1 count of obstructing IRS laws. And let me tell you what Corrine Brown did. I don't know the details of what she did, but here's what I will tell you. If you are black, you don't get away with what Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation gets away with. Now, the NAACP should be outraged, because I'm going to tell you, I don't even know what this lady did. It is not a fraction of the infractions that Hillary Clinton and her family did. These people traveled on foundation money. They paid for weddings. They paid for vacations. They paid for you name it. They put it under the guise of helping other people, and they did nothing. A fraction of that money went to help. That you don't become worth $150, $200 million through a charitable corporation. Period. Oh, we're helping all these people. They hired their friends, They covered themselves with friends. They got lobbyists working, and they used your tax dollars through the State Department to set all this crooked stuff up. Yet, who goes to prison? Black chick goes to prison. Black people and Republicans, that's who goes to prison. Not rich, white, leftist, progressive, Democrat, thieves, and scoundrels. This is a travesty. We've witnessed it time and time again. If you are under the protective umbrella of the Democrats, you can get away with murder. There are a lot of people. At some point, I don't know who will do it, but there'll be a movie or something made, and it'll tell you all about the Clintons. It'll tell you all about the Obamas. We'll peel back the onion of this government, and you'll see it stinks. What have we witnessed? We've watched the FBI cover up for Hillary Clinton. Do you think Corrine Brown right now is saying, I wish I had me a James Comey? Yeah, girlfriend, you needed you a James Comey because she's going to prison. Hillary Clinton has lied to the FBI. She's lied to the American public. Think about, it's funny when you look at the Clintons. Remember when Hillary Clinton and Bill were fighting against the vast right wing conspiracy, and they were on TV talking about their marriage and all these bimbos that were erupting and all these liars, and Hillary Clinton didn't believe the women at first and quite frankly sicked her own people on them. And where are we? We find out Bill Clinton lied through his teeth. Hillary Clinton was covering it up to pretend that she did not know that what Bill Clinton is. I mean, you'd have to suspend so much belief. You might as well be watching Star Wars, right? But she's a squeaky clean in all this. So she's a vowed liar. You know it. And then today they go, oh, how could she possibly be lying? She's a liar. She lied to the FBI. She lied to the American people. She claims we're after her. We're not after her. We're after the crooked nature of her. And, I mean, we had no agenda against her. This was my point. All we want is the truth. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about. Back in
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.